All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. We're out here with Shake and Bake. I'm going to show you the engine bay. You're probably not going to see a whole lot of difference, but I'm here to tell you this is a Hellcat throttle body, and underneath there you really can't tell the difference, but that is the ported 6.4 intake. So we're going to do a quick cold start, and then we're going to take a ride in old Shake and Bake and give a rundown on what we see coming in the next few weeks when it comes to you know, racing and modifications and things like that. So stay tuned, folks. Here we go. Let's get on with the video. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I appreciate y'all taking a few minutes out of your time to go ahead and watch the videos, support the channel, you know, watching those ads and doing, you know, doing everything to help support the channel. I really do appreciate it. Shake and Bake appreciates it because she's the benefactor of everything we make off of YouTube. So everything I make off of YouTube goes back into Shake and Bake, into making her better, faster, stronger than ever before. So we're out taking a quick little drive after a few modifications that old Shake and Bake picked up last night. So as you saw in the intro, we did get the ported intake manifold put on. We got the Hellcat throttle body put on, and we also got the rear cradle lockout installed as well. So Shake and Bake is not only opened up from an air perspective, she's a lot stiffer in the rear end too. Boy, a lot stiffer. Man, did that rear cradle lockout make a big difference. But we're not going to hit it here during this little bit. We're going to let her warm up a little bit. It is getting pretty nice out right now here in Maryland. I mean, we're at 58 degrees. At least that's what the car says. But yeah, so I've talked about this a couple times. So for the near future, I don't foresee doing any more updates to Shake and Bake as she sits today. We only got a couple of runs in last year after we got the Pro Charger put on. So I'd like to get at least a few more with 93 in it. Do a few more runs with 93, along with starting to get it tuned on race gas. And the race gas we're going to wind up using is Sunoco GT Plus. Sunoco 260 GT Plus. So it's 104 octane, very similar to MS 109. It's oxygenated just like MS 109. It's 104 octane just like MS 109. So it's just more prevalent in Sunoco stations near me than the MS 109. So it's easy for me to get my hands on it. So, from a performance perspective and Shake and Bake the way she sits now, this is the way we're going to go for the foreseeable future right now. For at least a few months, anyway. So, I do got dibs on a donor 5.7 block. I have that. It's all set and ready. The tax refund just came in, So I'm gonna get a hold of the guy, go ahead, and we're gonna, we'll get a video of all this too. We're gonna pick up that donor block, sit it in the garage, put it up on an engine stand, and that will be a majority of the performance upgrades from a video perspective. All of the performance upgrades will be on that engine. So, pistons, rods, new consumables like timing chain and the cover and the gaskets and all that. You OG folks, you know I love Shake and Bake. I just can't express how much I love this car, especially since I got it Pro Charged. Oh my gosh, this thing is just so much fun. It's just it's ridiculous. But back to the donor engine and performance upgrades. So, like I said, all of the performance upgrades you're going to see on that donor engine, not on Shake and Bake. Because all of the upcoming performance modifications are going to be geared to opening up the boost, bringing her up into that 11, 12, if we push it, maybe a little more boost, and then eventually, once that engine gets completed with everything I plan on doing, then we will take a few days and make the swap. Woo-wee, folks. Man, I tell you, I don't know if the dyno is gonna say it, but the butt dyno sure enough says Shake and Bake's got some stuff left in her, boy. Woo! This is just on 93. We are gonna do some street pulls and start getting her dialed in on the race gas here soon. Literally, if I got to run this one out of gas. I got the gas cans, I got the filler tube, I got all that in the garage, and I got the gas in the garage, 10 gallons. So, like I said, once we run this pretty much full tank out of gas, we're gonna start tuning on race gas. Hopefully by the 7th we'll have it tuned in enough to where we can do some test and tune on race gas. And then throughout the season we'll flip-flop between 93 and race gas, because I still want to see how fast we can really go on straight 93, along with, of course, running on race gas. So the future plans when it comes to races, and what I plan on doing is I plan on hitting as many modern street Hemi shootouts as possible, which I did hit a good number last year. We are looking at going to Orlando. Shootout. The first one is in Orlando. My in-laws are staying just outside of Tampa, which is not too far from Orlando. So we're gonna wind up staying with them. I'll hit the Modern Street Hemi Shootout in Orlando, do our things there. The only one that's currently on the schedule that I'm probably not going to hit is the one in Texas. That's just, for me, that's just way too far. But other than that, we're gonna hit pretty much the same ones we hit last year. So Virginia Motorsports, I think Cecil is on there again. MIR is on there again. Detroit is on there. We're gonna hit the one in Orlando. So there's probably 5. There might be one more that's close enough. So we're gonna try and hit as many as possible. So probably 5, 6, and also try and hit some other races in between, like some of the midnight street shootouts at MIR, and you know, whatever we can hit possibly at Cecil County. So plenty of racing, testing tunes. I'm going to try and line up some races with some different cars as well. Hopefully we'll get some Mustangs that are comparable to where I'm at, to where Shake and Bake is at now. Hopefully we'll find some Camaros that are comparable to make it a fair race, right? I don't want to blow anybody away. Well, that's fun, but you know, it doesn't make for such great content. You know, I want to make the races fair and equitable, right? And whether I win or lose, it is what it is, but I'd rather make it a good, close race than, you know, me going against a 5-7 off the line and just, you know, destroying them by 2 seconds. It just doesn't make sense. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can look for some stock Hellcats, because I'm hoping with the race gas we get into that high 10 range. I think we can do it. Jay thinks we can do it. So we're going to try and get into that high 10 range and really, you know, get some good races with some stock Hellcats. Stock Trackhawk, maybe a Trackhawk with some mods to it. Again, just to make it fair. Maybe we'll race some Trackhawks on 93, because that would be a good race. Shake and Bake on 93 against a Trackhawk, a stock Trackhawk. But sometimes stock stuff is hard to find at the racetrack, but we'll see what we can do, see what we can set up. And yeah, so that's the future. So a quick wrap up. Shake and Bake's done with performance mods, probably for this year. We got a donor block coming. All the performance mods are going to go into that donor block, and then we're going to hit all of the modern street Hemi shootouts we can, along with any other races in between those. So stay tuned, folks. I really appreciate you guys taking your time to watch the videos. It really keeps me going. I've been slacking a little bit the last, you know, 2 months. It's been snowing, the weather's been bad, just not been feeling right. But you know what? It's getting close to track opening. March 7th, we'll be at MIR for that track opening test and tune. Hopefully, like I said, we can start getting Shake and Bake tuned up on race gas. But again, definitely appreciate all the subscribers, everyone hitting that like button, everyone shooting me comments. Again, I try and respond to each and every one. I do my best. Some of them come in, you know, a lot later, or they're on an older video. I try and get to all of them I can. But hey, if you're stopping in for the first time, folks, please check out the rest of the channel. If you like what's going on, do me those few things. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, shoot me a comment, and share on your social media. I definitely appreciate it. The channel will definitely appreciate it, because we're looking to grow. We're almost at 3,000 subs. We're trying to get to that 5,000 by July. I think it's attainable, but I'm gonna need your help. So that's it for this one, folks. Until next time, adios.